Hi guys, the newbie crafter here. Today I am with Julie from Jewelry by Jules. She has her own Etsy page, and today we are going to be doing a beading room tour of how we store all of our beads in our beading room half office. So we're starting out right here, and this is how we store all of our smaller size beads.
This is all my seed beads here. There's quite a few, as you can see. I've used little containers and bigger containers to store them all. In the blue unit, I have all my polymer clay.
And we just have all of our supplies, and that's all of our used polymer clay. And then we have all of our supplies in the box.
This is all where my Swarovskis and Australia crystals are kept.
So we've done it by size. We have our 2mm, our 4s, 6s, 8s, and then 10s and 4x8s. And then we have our 8mm cracked plastic beads. And then on the bottom we just have all of our glass beads, and those are again done by size. And then we just kind of stack them according to what kind of container we have there.
Okay, so now on this white bookshelf here, we have nice plastic beads up here. We have some specialty beads here, which are different sizes and different colors and stuff like that, that aren't just your normal round ones. On this shelf here, we have a lot of stuff that's already pre-made up, which is wonderful. Down here, we have all our semi-precious chip stones. Again, they're sort of color organized by colors and by container sizes.
Yeah, we try to keep them mostly in the same container so we can organize them the best we can by the color. Now on all of ours, except for our smaller beads, we have on the top said what stone they are or what color they are if they are a semi-precious stone.
We ran into a wonderful buy of Pandora style bracelets and beads, so that's what we have down here on the bottom shelf. I'm going to actually have some Pandora style bracelets put into my Etsy store in the next month or so, so keep an eye out for that. They'll be a great buy compared to the regular Pandora. Okay, now we'll move over to our black shelf here. The first two shelves are pearls. These are pearls usually from Michael's, and they're usually run, if you have a coupon, about $1 a strand. So I have the 4mm, your 6mm, 8mm, and 10mm.
And then we just have like random pearls because sometimes you have like one left in the container and there's no point of keeping a container with one bead in it.
So therefore I will make a nice random bracelet with that, or a pair of earrings or something along that line. So they do get used up, so we don't throw anything out. Okay, down here on this shelf I have semi-precious stones, and again done by sizes 4, 6, and 8. And again on the next shelf it is also semi-precious stones done by sizes 10, 12, 13, 16, and odd sizes.
Yeah.
They're not quite...
like they're one size by another size. They're like rectangles kind of. So now I found that when I was organizing all these beads, it was really helpful to put tape strips in between the sizes so that they don't get shoved over and mixed up and then your project ends up looking lopsided. And then they're organized by color within the sizes.
Okay. On the next shelf, I'll just move that out of the way, we have opals and hematite, okay? And they're done again by sizes and colors. There's quite a few there. They're quite pretty. There's more like a tiger eye actually. These, it's a little bit darker over here. I have all of my spacers. Okay. So then I have other spacers.
Yeah,
that's all cool.
Like all there.
Yeah. And then we have all of our delicas.
They're basically like the small beads. These are all 11/0 sizes in the front row, but they're like tubes, I guess.
Yep. And then in the back row, we have a bunch of different beads along this line here. Okay, so here on this shelf, we have some empty boxes up at the top, which is always handy, especially when we go and do our different shows and stuff for the Alzheimer's Society. Then I have embroidery thread, I have needles stuck in one box, I have display tags, I have different projects on the go, I have earring wires ready to go, I have safety pins, jewelry, products on the go. I have to go through that, that's going to be a nightmare. We have tons of receipts so we can show that actually we do buy products, and this is all for the Alzheimer's Society. Okay, so all the proceeds again from all of these items here goes to our local Alzheimer's Society. I will personally purchase some of these products for my Etsy store.
And then we also keep our business cards in the original boxes on the shelf.
In this cabinet here, we have all of our wires and elastics and cording, all the stuff like that we need. Okay, I love Fireline. I usually buy that from the hardware store in the fishing section. It's much cheaper than at the beading store where you get a small little spool, which is like half the price.
Yeah, I don't have that one in here right now, but Walmart is also cheaper than Canadian Tire or Home Depot. So
yeah,
little helpful advice.
Okay, then down in here I have a bunch of chains. I have some different cording and heavier wire, which sort of fell out of the unit. I have, this is more for wrapping stuff and some home use too, actually. We've just sort of stuck it in there with that. And then down here on the next shelf, we have a bunch of findings. We have gold, silver, we have copper-filled ones. We have a little repair kit that we bring with us when we go to the different events in case something happens or an adjust needs to be done for a size. We have earring hooks.
These are basically ones that are too large to fit into the trays when I was organizing all of this.
Is a bunch of beads again. These are the longer beads. Sometimes I find if you get the cheaper style, they will break your thread. But some of these are not the super cheap ones and can work, and I'm going to go through these eventually and figure out what ones those are so I can use those in some of my projects. So this is the second stash of area where I keep my beads. These ones are up in my living room. I love to bead while I watch TV, so that's where I spend most of my time actually. Okay, up in here I have some needles and I have some more Fireline, and I have a project on the go here. I also have some other beads that haven't really been organized yet. That's sort of where I keep some of them. I have some specialty size beads in here. I have some flower shaped ones and some drop ones.
And then if you do want to get those beads that she's showing you there, they are from Panda Hall.
Yes, I did order those ones. These ones here are more flower shaped ones. Down in here, pill containers work out really good to keep your different sizes of flowers and stuff into them. So that's what I've used to organize some of them. Then here I have, these are all Toho beads, and I've gotten these all at Michael's again with a coupon or on sale. They are, my 15 O's are here. I keep my 11 O's here. I have 6 O's and then my 8 O's. So those are all organized that way. Okay, in this drawer here I have little bins which have helped quite a bit.
And these are from the local dollar store.
No, oh, the bins, yes.
Yeah, the bins, not the beads.
I have Megatama beads all in here. I have drop beads all in this one. Okay, I have a bunch of silver different things that I've bought, again usually on sale. Okay, these are all different colored ones, pink and greens usually. I have blue ones here. These ones here are my duo beads. Love these. Again, a lot of these have come from Jewelry Works, and that's again here in London, Ontario. And again, you can see my sales. This is all my blacks and silvers here. Now in this drawer here, what I've done is I've bought these containers, okay, and these keep all my different findings in them. I have them all priced and everything else, so I know what my costs are. Okay, these are all for my business. And I have silver, I have gold plated, and I also have bronze color. These are all ones that I haven't opened up yet. There's different fondings and everything else here. Okay.
And just about all of this stuff from her Etsy shop is silver or gold plated.
These ones here are different things that I'm going to try and embroider on, so that'll be fun to do with the beads. I have some accents here. And this is a new product that Michaels is actually carrying. I was quite excited about this. This is rhinestone chain, and it comes with a little clasp. I can't wait to get into that one.
It was very pricey though.
Again, use a coupon. These ones here are all from Lens Mills. They're little square ones. A good price, $2.59 for the tube. So I picked up a few different colors of that. I have the crystallized pearls here. That's what I usually buy for my shop. I love this size of Swarovskis, so I brought those up for my use. These ones here are all tile beads. I have all my different ribbons and strings that I like to use. I have different little rhinestones here. So what's in here? These are
Just some beads from...
Oh, usually square beads, that's what these are, or rectangle beads. That's what those all are. Again, sort of what's in these packages. In this drawer here, what I've tried to do and started to do and haven't quite finished is I have some books and magazines all in here. I've been slowly putting them into albums. These are projects that I've tried to start that I won't be selling, but it gives me an idea of how things have turned out. And I have different plastic backings. I have a color wheel somewhere in this drawer. This is more of my books here. Okay, so this is where I get some of my ideas from. They're all in sleeves. They slide out nicely and go in nicely too, which is why they're in there. And then the bottom drawer is just some stuff that I haven't organized yet and a few projects on the go. So as you can see, I am a bead hoarder. And there's a few that I have forgotten that I've had, so it's a good thing I did this tutorial with Alicia from the thenewBcrafter. And I'm gonna actually sit down and bead after this. Thanks for joining us.